Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's that special time of the month where we reveal the next Game Informer cover story. My name is Marcus Stewart. I am joined by Wesley LeBlanc. Hello.
Hello, very excited. This is my first cover story of the year in our new era, so I'm excited to reveal what my October has been.
And joining us also for, well, just your first cover reveal stream in general, our lovely video editor, Eric Van Allen. Hello.
Hi, they needed bodies on the stream, so here I am.
You don't have to reduce yourself to just being a third chair because
I
everyone
brought
else is
I
super
brought
busy.
multiple bodies. I
Oh,
brought multiple bodies. Yeah, we're good.
there it is. Yes, Poe also here, underdressed a little bit, but we'll let it pass. Yes,
Gonna get in the
everyone.
blazer,
In about 3 minutes or so, we are going to be revealing our next cover story. We're just going to be showing the cover image itself and the game. The issue, of course, won't go live for another few weeks, digitally and physically. We're just showing off the art now to give you time to, you know, bask in its glory. And, hopefully, if you are interested in it, you can follow that URL down there. You see it underneath me? It says GameInformer.com. Subscribe to get that issue coming in the mail. But I can already see in chat, hello, everyone on YouTube and Twitch. Everyone
Hello.
posting, speculating about what it could be. Of course, we will not confirm or deny anything we see until the top of the hour, which will be 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central. But we can stare at your guesses and internally go, as much as we can do.
Interesting, thought-provoking, controversial, even.
We have hints out there. We posted earlier this morning that we are revealing our cover, and it is a game and a series that we have never ever had on Game Informer in our 34 years of history.
Yeah, I think that's a
So
fair tease because I think that does
Yeah,
eliminate some of the possibilities of like it is a series that we have never had on the cover before.
I also gotta say, because of that, whoever suggested a console as the cover story, there's an important operative word in the hint.
I would.
Tom Tyler is back
Oh,
with
we did
another con.
the Amico front page. We did it.
Yeah, finally, we got there.
Exactly. Well, Wesley, we got about less than 60 seconds here counting down, but this is your cover story, as you mentioned. So,
Yeah,
this is what for you? Do you keep track of how many cover stories you've?
yeah, I can tell you because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is either 6 or 7. I need to update my wall. Actually, wait. It's 7. Yeah,
Number
it's
seven.
7.
Lucky number
I haven't
seven.
put the guard up yet, but yeah, number 7, which is it's fun.
Lucky. Yeah.
I thought about the fact that this is cover story number 7 for me.
Hell
It's a
yeah.
fun little coincidence, maybe. I don't know. Who could say?
Well, we got about 15 seconds here. We're counting down. It's like counting down to New Year's. The ball's going to drop. We should have like a digital ball drop for these cover streams. That'd be fun. It could be a magazine descending instead of a ball that explodes into a bunch of confetti and fireworks. But here we
We'll
go.
work on that, the graphics
We're
department. Yeah.
all right. It is time, everyone. Our next Game Informer cover is boom, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
Yes,
Wes,
sir.
Yeah.
and it's so funny, Wesley, that you said that this was your 7th cover story because I had the same exact like epiphany of like, oh, how serendipitous is that? And it's like
Yeah.
that's
I was
almost
like,
that almost gives it away in itself. But yes, Dragon Quest VII.
No, I was like 7. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. The recently announced remake of Dragon Quest VII that's releasing next February. Wes, you wrote this cover. You traveled to Square Enix's office in Japan to play a few hours of the game. What can you tell us about this story?
Yeah, so me and Alex Van Aken, one of our video editors, we went to Tokyo to Square Enix's new fancy Shibuya office. And while there, we played a couple hours of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We got to see the dolls that these characters are based on, and we'll have some fun content going up around those dolls. They're much bigger than you think, and they cost a lot of money, and you can tell they're very fancy. Yeah, we played the game, and we interviewed the team behind it. We also interviewed someone who I won't reveal yet, but a very key figure to the Dragon Quest series, and we Alongside my cover story, my 12-page cover story on this game, I also have an 8-page retrospective on the history of Dragon Quest, because it's not just Dragon Quest 7 on the cover, it's our first Dragon Quest game on the cover, which still blows my mind.
Yeah,
that
someone
we
in
didn't-
chat, Carney in YouTube, just in
Yeah.
all caps says, "You've never done a DQ game?" And yeah, when I learned that, so I was like, "Really? I guess I could see that, but it's still surprising."
It is. It's probably just one of those things where, like, when Dragon Quest 11 was ready to come out, there was probably another game that made our cover. I don't know. It's still shocking to me. But because it's such a big momentous occasion for us to have this prolific series on the cover, I did an 8-page retrospective talking with this key figure and some others to highlight the history of mainline Dragon Quest. And so you're getting 20 pages of Dragon Quest in this issue. And it's very exciting. We have, lots of talk about Toriyama, talk to the director of the game, the producer, the scenario writer, because they're doing lots of new things with this game. Not going to tease too much. Again, this is just the cover reveal, specifically just to let you know what our next cover is so that you can subscribe in time. So if you go subscribe right now, you'll get this issue. And later this month, actually next month, we will be revealing on November 4th, like the full rundown of the issue and what you can expect in my cover story, more details about the retrospective and the features and all that kind of stuff that's going to be in the magazine. We have lots of great features from freelancers, our usual reviews, previews, all kind of good stuff chalked up inside that magazine. So it's a very exciting issue. It's a very momentous occasion for Game Informer. We are super stoked to have this game on the cover.
Yeah.
Also, I'll say, I can't say too much, but I played the game for quite a few hours, and I really, really enjoyed it. I already like Dragon Quest VII, the original and the remake on 3DS, but I'm very excited for this second remake that Square Enix is doing. Square Enix and sevens, they're onto something over there. I don't know what it is, but they know how to handle sevens.
That's a good point. Eric, as a fellow RPG fan, how you feeling about Dragon Quest VII Reimagined?
I'm thrilled. This is one that I think when we had decided on it, I was like, yeah, that makes total sense. Obviously, having Dragon Quest on the cover, you talk about video game series that are pillars of just what video games have been for decades, and Dragon Quest is one of them. So obviously, we kind of get the series on the cover at some point. Mm-hmm. But I really love the way they have imagined this new one. Like, legitimately, I think there's been a lot of talk about how you remaster an RPG and how you change the look of it and how you update it for modern day, and there's a lot of schools of thought when it comes to that. But I thought this version of trying to reimagine it with this sense of like whimsy, of this sense of like a different take on what you would normally see with the technology we have nowadays was such a cool idea that once we had the opportunity to go find out more about it, of course. So yeah, this very excited to read more about this.
Oh yeah, and like we mentioned before, I'll put up the full magazine image of there. You can see the front and back cover there, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. This issue will be the technically the January issue, so it'll launch digitally first on December 16th, and then the print copy should be going out in early January. So
Wait, no. I think you got that wrong. It's,
wait.
November 1st digital.
Oh, excuse me.
It'll be going out. Shipping later in the month. Late November, early December is when you can expect physical.
Yes. Say it again, Wes. I got my months mixed up. Excuse me.
So,
Everything I said was wrong.
It happens. Lots of dates. This issue launches digitally on November 4th, so you have a good bit of time to subscribe still. And as far as when the physical issue starts shipping, it'll be... We don't know exactly because, snail mail, and it's kind of out of our hands after it leaves the printer, but late November, early December, mid-December, that's when you can expect it. Again, the Outer Worlds 2 is the issue that we just finished with, or it's ongoing. Mm-hmm. That's still shipping out to people. So, like, we're announcing this today. Don't be like, oh my gosh, where's Outer Worlds 2? That's still happening. That's still shipping. We've seen people get their issues,
yes.
So you can expect that still. We're just announcing this cover early so that way you can, subscribe if you haven't yet to ensure that you get this copy to your doorstep. The first ever Dragon Quest game on a Game Informer.
Exactly. Like I said, if you want to pick up the issue, you can go to GameInformer.com/subscribe. It gets you 10 issues a year, both physical and digital. But if you would like a digital-only subscription, you can do that at a reduced price. And yeah, I'm super excited to get this in the mail. I really love this cover art. I love the look of the game in general, so I'm super excited for this. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys, and thank everyone for watching. Stay tuned to GameInformer.com for some more upcoming news on Dragon Quest VII Reimagined coming in the next month or so. And until then, we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.